hello. We care about you, Hotline. Uh-huh. Yes, we care about you. Who's this? This is Mrs. Johnson? Oh, it's good to hear from you again today. Did you get through the night okay? I know you had some problems last night that we talked to you about. Did you get through the night okay? Did you have more bad dreams? Well, Mrs. Johnson, when next time you have a bad dream, try to wake yourself up, from the dream, and then go into the living room, sit on your lazy boy, and maybe get out a Reader's Digest and read some nice stories. You like nice stories, don't you, Mrs. Johnson? Love stories or something? Getting out some nice stories and maybe go into the kitchen and get some graham crackers and maybe, open the fridge and get out some tapioca pudding. And then see if you can just kind of relax and not worry about the boogeyman and, ghosts under the bed and monsters in the closet, because those things are not happening, Mrs. Johnson. I know they happen to some people, but they're not going to happen to you. So don't worry about things like that. And we want you to feel good about yourself, really. Don't worry about that, and don't worry about when you go out to the mailbox that the cars are going to hit you. They're not going to hit you, Mrs. Johnson. You live on a cul-de-sac, and there's very few cars up there, Mrs. Johnson. There's not going to be any cars that are going to spin out of control on your street and then hit you at the mailbox. It's just not going to happen. That's why they have police and highway patrol and stop signs and crosswalks and things like that to control the population. They're driving like maniacs. And you don't have any maniacs in your area, do you? I don't think you do. You're not related to any, are you? So don't worry about it. You'll be safe, Mrs. Johnson. You'll be safe and secure. And you don't have to worry about going to the store because people aren't there to hold you up, and take your groceries from you. If you're scared about going out to the car with your, cart full of groceries, and have one of the clerks inside the store ask them if they could help you out to the car. And, if you don't want to have someone a guy that has long hair to help you out and an earring, then get someone else. Get a girl to help you out, Mrs. Johnson. And make sure that she doesn't, swipe your purse, out of the cart, and things like that. And you should be just fine. And until you get home, I think you'll be secure, really. We're pulling for you. We're pulling for you, and we hope that everything goes okay for you. We really do. So don't worry about stuff. Mrs. Johnson, if I worried about everything in my life, I wouldn't have a life, Mrs. Johnson. I wouldn't get up. I wouldn't go on and go into the bathroom or brush my teeth or, wash my hair, I wouldn't put on my shoes, I wouldn't go outside, I'd be scared to go outside. I'd be scared to go out to the mailbox. I'd be scared to get in the car and scared to put the seatbelt on and scared to drive with these maniac idiots on the street that drive carelessly, that are on their cell phones. Mrs. Johnson, I'd be afraid. I would be so afraid to do anything like that, Mrs. Johnson. But we don't have to worry, do we, Mrs. Johnson? I don't want you to worry. I can be worried in my life because I have a very special life and a lot of things to do. You have nothing to do except sit on your laurels and watch Lawrence Welk. That's about the bottom line, isn't it? You don't have anything to do. You're not an important person like I am. So quit worrying about stupid, idiotic, dumb things. You're not dumb, are you? But call us if you need us, Mrs. Johnson, but try. Try not to be an idiot, okay? I know you're an older woman, but that doesn't give you the right to be stupid, you know? So think positive for a change, Mrs. Johnson, and stop being a wimpy, crybaby titty mouth, okay? But we're here 24/7, really. Okay, see ya. What a bunch of losers. I deal with losers like that every day. Unbelievable.